say we all were here 2 years ago,
Yes.
and today we're here now. So the
Yes.
future came.
Uh-huh.
So if the future came, not illusion. 2 years from now, I think we'll probably all be here.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
not illusion.
Yes. It is illusion in the present about the future. Okay. So illusion is in the moment. Like right now, we think about is this, that is illusion. And living in the present is no illusion. So 2 years passed by, and during these 2 years we went up and down, then we are in illusion. But during 2 years we really live fully, then we are
Right,
not in illusion.
I get it. You get it? That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand then how you would term that illusion versus something that is another type of illusion.
Well, your mind can only be in the present moment, I think is what he's saying.
Okay.
It's the only
If we
place
are
it
not
can
in the
be.
present, then we are in illusion.
It can only be in the present moment. You feel that breeze on you right now?
Well, if we were only the mind, then I would agree with you.
Well, think about it. All right, if you go back 2 years, right, and see yourself now, you were 27 pounds heavier. You're no longer the person that you would have been 2 years later. Just focusing on you, not all the people that died in your family, or your dog got sick, or whatever. So none of that. You couldn't have possibly figured out what would happen now compared to then. So even just that simple thought pattern, it's an illusion.
So again,
Right?
the concept of illusion
I
is not to think about future. See, we have to have vision about the future.
Mhm.
We have direction about the future, but not being preoccupied by it. Okay, it's just like simplest example, going from here to New York. Okay, that is a vision. That is not illusion. But I want to be there for time. You know, you are always anxious about it. Pay attention to it. You miss the turn. This is illusion. But if you are going there, you got the direction. You are on the road, focusing on the road. Look out for the crossroads or all the, symbols that you are on the right path from time to time. That is not illusion. So we plan for future. All these are part of it. But illusion is when you are not creative, you are distracted from your goal.
Right. I mean, the only reason we're talking about the future is because we're trying to make a distinction about the mind being in the present. And so we say, how we're going to explain that is we want to say the future is illusion.
Yes.
Because we're going to define the present as something you're in right now.
But that's the only place you can be, is in the
Yes.
present. You can't, in other words, we base a lot of things on the future. Like you pulled up in your car, but it was stolen 10 minutes ago. We don't know if it was stolen or not. The illusion is you think it's still there.
Yes.
I'm just throwing stuff out there that might.
Illusion is like you're thinking 2 years from now is illusion, but you have vision of it, but staying moment to moment in the meantime. Like
I got you. You
I
have to use your,
understand what you're saying.
right, and you have to use your. Wait a minute. Let me see. Try to get what you're saying. You have to use your present mind right now to even talk about the future or the past. Right.
I'm using my mind right now to talk
Right.
about the future.
Right.
To reason an argument against the term illusion for the future because, once I say the future is not illusion, then you qualify what you meant by illusion.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant something else.
yes.
What do you
From
mean?
another standpoint.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're too smart for us, Gene.
We plan the future. We project. We can't project the future though. We have to plan.
Yes.
We have to live on our plans. How we plan things in life
But
keeps us out of our illusion.
Oh, but I
If
got
we
it.
project something, we're in an illusion.
Even in the present moment, we're a projection of Maya, which could be illusion. in the present.
From other perspective, illusion is something is changing and not constant. That is illusion. So from that standpoint, only self is permanent. Everything else is illusion because it's constantly changing. This is, from theoretical standpoint, from scripture, that self is real, everything else is illusion. Everything that changes with time and space, everything that has name and form is illusion, because this is real but is illusion, because 100 years from now,
It won't be there.
it won't be there. So from that standpoint, but for practical purpose, 2 years from now is illusion, because right now we have only one moment. Or I describe, I think, the way there is parade going on, and you're
There's what going on?
parade.
Parade.
Oh, parade, okay.
Parade, yeah. So it is going from 6th Street to 20th Street, okay. So you are sitting here, so parade is not here yet. So that will be in the future. When parade is gone, you don't see it, is gone, is in the past. But suppose you are in a helicopter, you see 6th Street parade, this parade and that. So you see parade all the time. So there is no past or future. Okay, something like that to understand. So for consciousness, there is no past or future. Because 6th Street and 12th Street, because for our mind and our eyes, we see only part of it. So this is, past, and this is future. But in reality, there is no past, no future when we are in that state.
If consciousness doesn't change, okay, but let's just say that our awareness is growing, right? So our awareness is supposedly growing.
Yes.
And we're more into the moment now. We continue to
Yes.
be more alert in the moment. Okay,
Yes.
because that's our whole goal,
Yes.
to enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Then doesn't consciousness change then? Or
Here,
awareness?
consciousness refers to supreme consciousness. Total consciousness
okay.
is not changing.
Okay.
Individual consciousness change, so we can evolve to reach that ultimate consciousness.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
And this is too much.
No, but it's good to
Yes, so it's,
good to play with it.
yes.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, so we gotta
People
remember.
that can tell you what will happen in the future. How is that possible? If the future doesn't exist, if it's an illusion.
I don't know. That's a good question.
So history, past we learn a lesson, but we cannot get stuck on the past. We learn the lesson, we can extrapolate, the computer model which way the storm is coming. It's just, judging. So there are two kind of things. One is reality, permanent reality. Other thing is relative reality. So when we are talking about future and illusion, it's a relatively real. So everything is relatively real. This is relatively real. I am relatively real. Pain is relatively real. Hunger is real. So those distinguish those two things. So relative reality, we have to accept it because we cannot go beyond.